Hey guys, I look like crap right now, but that's because it's like almost 11:30. And so I went to my Foster the People concert, and that was about 3 weeks ago. And I made a video before I went to the concert about how freaking excited I was. It was a lot better than I thought it would be, and by far the best concert I ever went to. So to start off, my aunt comes here, picks me up, and then we go pick up my friend Kirsten, and then shockingly, we get lost right away. Of course, that would happen. So we're kind of behind time, and my mom's, you know, kind of in a pissy mood. But so after my mom's not in a pissy mood anymore because she gets her coffee, we drive to a where do we go? Where do we go? Oh yeah, we go to a. Oh my god, I can't think today. Where did we go? Oh yeah, we went to a Burger King, and we waited there for like a billion friggin' years because their managing sucked. By the way, it's horrible. So don't go to the Burger King in Delafield because it's a thumbs down. Okay, so we got our food, and then we drove in the car and we ate at the same time. It was pretty intense, very intense. And we're driving, and we're driving, and we're driving, and we're driving. And Kirsten and I are jamming out to Foster the People. Woo, 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 woo. And then we're driving, and then we're driving, and we're driving. And I'm all like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And my mom's like, one more hour. It was actually like one more half hour. Oh my god, it went out. Okay, it's back. Anyways, oh my god, I swear I have like ADD or something. Ah, okay, it's freaking hot up in here. Dude, I'm gonna die. Okay. So, finally, we reach Chicago. And we see the Congress Theater because that's where the concert was. And we see the sign where it says Foster the People, Tokyo Police Club, and Kimbra. And I literally start geeking out. I'm like, oh my god, get me out of this car. And just like super, super pumped, super excited. Like, I literally almost jump out of the car. And then there's this dude who's like riding on his bike, and Kirsten is convinced that it's Mark Pontius, the drummer of the band, but that's because she's like crazy in love with him, and we're super excited to go see this band. So we're like super antsy, want to get in. So we go and we stand in line, and Mark Pontius, yeah, Mark Pontius, the drummer, walks right past us and goes into his bus, which is like 6 feet away from us. And he goes in and he gets out his longboard. I start freaking the flip out. I'm like having like a happy heart attack, and I'm standing there and I'm just like, oh my god, and Kirsten's just standing there like in awe. And everyone else, they're just freaking standing there like there's like damn zombies, and they're not even doing anything, and I'm like, dude, are you like flipping blind? Did you not just see who walked by? And whatever. I guess they need to get their eyes checked out or something, or they probably think they're too cool to freak out, so they're just, standing there. But whatever, I'm a fangirl, no shame. So after that, that really got me pumped. So me and Kirsten just like bolt in to the theater, and we run, and we're like almost to the very front. So we're just like standing there and hanging out, like still geeking out, and we move a little bit closer. So we're standing behind these three chicks, and the first thing they say to us is, okay, this is not going to work. You two need to relocate, like, right now. Oh my god, I broke a nail. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Oh my god. Okay, they didn't say that, but they were like total biatches. And I'm like, really, dude, really? And I'm like, Kirsten, don't pay attention to them. And then they just start to piss me off. And then I'm like, no, this is not going to ruin my night, whatever. And so it's just whatever. And then Kimbra comes on, and then Tokyo Police Club comes on, and that's awesome. But they're still behind us, talking crap about us, and they're like, yeah, we can't see because these tall motherfuckers are standing in the way. And that's when I turn around and I'm like, sweetie, sweetie, the crowd will shift, okay? So just calm your tits. And she's all like, yeah, yeah, I'm calm, I'm calm. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, yeah, I'm calm, I'm calm. I'm like, okay. And then I turn around, and then they still talk crap about us. And she's bragging about how she goes to all these awesome little indie bands, and she needs to get a job to save up money to buy weed. And she goes to like, she went to Bonnaroo, which is like totally hardcore and like way worse than what Woodstock was. And she goes and scores acid. And I'm about to like open up a can of whoop ass, and I turn around and I scream in her face, and that was funny because I don't get mad, or I don't get, yeah, when I'm pissed off, I don't get violent. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I just get crazy as all hell. That's my style. It's how I roll. And then she was like, what the fuck? She just screamed in my face, and then I like flailed my arms around that I accidentally hit her in the face from my excitement. Okay, anyways, screw them. Don't care about them anymore. They're just stupid little biatches. That could ruin my name. Anyways, moving on. Mark Foster, well, Foster the People, of course, come up on stage, and I freak out. Everyone goes crazy. I'm just like, yeah, wow, this is awesome. And, oh my god, I'm so pumped. And Kirsten and I are just jamming out, stuff like that. And, crap. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry, that's Kirsten. Um, So we're just jamming out, and then they play, I think it was Houdini. So we're just standing there, and then all of a sudden these two gay guys who are complete strangers to each other just come up out of nowhere and start making out hardcore right behind me and right next to my mom and my aunt. And they're like literally like humping each other. I don't know what it is. I guess they have, fetishes from like, a fetish of making out at concerts with strangers. They must get like a high or an adrenaline rush out of it. I don't know. I mean, whatever floats their boat, it's all cool with me. But I'm laughing and I'm looking back, and they're totally like humping each other on each other, and my mom and my aunt are just standing there awkwardly like, what the hell do we do? Still making out. And then the song ends, and then they just like walk away, and I'm like, whoa, that was kind of cool. Okay, whatever. So then, anyways, after that, still partying, still jamming, whatevs. Awesome night, awesome time, loving it. And towards the end, they play their big hit, Pumped Up Kicks, and of course, save it for last. Mark Foster comes up to the railing, and then whoosh, everybody goes forward because, of course, they want to like touch him because he's like a god and he's sexy as hell. And I'm like, bam, I'm gone, I'm gone, and I, I'm like tearing through the freaking crowd, and I'm like pulling girls' hair left and right. I'm kicking them. I'm getting kicked. My shoes are freaking falling off, and I'm getting my hair pulled. And I'm like, get out of my way. I want to touch him. I want to touch my husband. And it's crazy insane. And I don't touch him, sadly, but I'm literally like inches away from him. I can see the sweat dripping from his face. It's good enough for me. And I'm just like, yeah, that was sweet. Then we go home, and I feel drunk, which is funny because I don't drink anything. But I feel drunk, and I'm in the car, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm going to throw up. So we're just driving, and then we stop at I don't remember the name of it, but we stop there, and we go to don't remember the name of it, but I get something to drink and I down it. I'm totally hot. It's just, exhausted. All of a sudden I'm sitting there zoning out, and I'm like, Mom, Mom, I'm I'm gonna throw up. And my mom's like, grab a bag. And I'm like, what? I can feel it come up. And then she grabs me a shopping bag, or my aunt hands me the shopping bag. I can throw up like 4 times next to my one of my best friends, and she's like, ew. And I don't blame her. And I look at her and I'm like, I'm sorry. And then I keep throwing up, keep throwing up. And then afterwards I'm like, damn, I feel so much better. Oh man, I could go for a huge burger right now. Let's get McDonald's. Just kidding, we didn't get McDonald's, but I felt so much better. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I feel badass. I just threw up like a, BAMF after uh, going to like a sweet ass concert, band that I love, pulling chicks' hair left and right, getting kicked. Yeah, so I'm feeling pretty sweet at this point. I felt accomplished throwing up. Maybe it's because it made me feel better afterwards, because you always feel like that sense of relief when you're, yeah. Anyways, so like throwing up, then we go and we throw it away at a gas station. Oh, ooh, I forgot to add, we touched their bus too. Before we left, we touched their bus, and the drummer waved to Kirsten. Ooh, man, that made her happy, but it was sweet. But anyways, go home, and I dream about Mark Foster had a sweet ass night. It was the bomb. It's not gonna be the last time that I see them. I'm definitely gonna be seeing them again. I will meet them someday. So yeah, that was our concert, and I'll say one thing and one thing only to end it. I don't like no mangoes.